Stop wasting money on meat that looks fresh on the shelf but turns into a fridge disaster in 48 hours. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 big grocery chains that too many shoppers trust, explain exactly why their meat often spoils faster or hides unpleasant surprises, and show you where to buy instead so you can save money, avoid ruined meals, and keep your family safe. By the end of this video, you'll know which national stores to be cautious about, the signs to spot poor quality meat on the spot, and 3 reliable alternatives that consistently deliver fresher cuts. These are practical, no-nonsense tips pulled from customer reports and real inspection habits you can use on your next grocery run. So if you want better meat and fewer headaches, hit like now so I know to make more shopping survival videos like this. Alright, let's jump into the countdown. Number 5 is a store you probably didn't expect, Trader Joe's. Loved for snacks and quirky finds, but when it comes to meat, especially ground beef, shoppers report gristle, strange textures, and pools of fat after cooking. Much of their meat arrives pre-packaged rather than cut in store, which can mean longer time between packing and purchase. So my tip is simple. Inspect the package closely for color, check the packaging date, and if it looks gray or the texture seems off, skip it or buy the frozen option instead. Number 4 is Target. Convenient and tempting when you're grabbing other items, but their Good and Gather ground beef has had complaints about turning gray or mushy after a day and sometimes thick fatty strands that spoil texture. Like Trader Joe's, a lot of Target's fresh meat is case-ready and pre-packaged off-site, so turnover can be low. If you must buy there, stick to frozen, choose cuts you recognize, and always pick the latest packaging date you can find. Coming in at number 3 is Walmart. Unbeatable prices, but many shoppers report case-ready meat that discolors quickly and has inconsistent fat content, with ground beef that's oily or steaks that brown too fast in the fridge. While the industry is changing at scale, for now be cautious. Check sell-by dates, avoid packages with brown or gray patches, and if anything smells off, return it or discard it. Your health and peace of mind are worth the extra minute. Number 2 is Aldi. A budget superstar known for low prices, but those rock-bottom costs sometimes come with unpredictable quality. Several shoppers have reported finding bone fragments or tough cartilage in burgers and wildly variable fat-to-meat ratios. That's not just unpleasant, it can be dangerous. So inspect every package, especially ground products, and consider paying $1 or $2 more when you're serving kids or guests because a tiny extra cost beats a cracked tooth or ruined meal. And the number 1 store to be cautious with is Kroger, one of America's largest grocers, with many customers reporting spoilage where ground beef goes bad in 2 or 3 days, even when in date. Kroger commonly uses packaging gases to keep meat looking red, which can mask deeper freshness issues and sometimes produce a chemical smell when opened. If Kroger is your go-to, avoid the budget store brand cuts, opt for name brand packages, the butcher counter, or shop elsewhere for faster turnover. If you're still with me, do me a quick favor. Smash the like button right now and drop a comment telling me which store surprised you most so far. I read every comment. Now, where should you shop instead? The best alternative is a local butcher or farmer's market. A good butcher cuts and grinds on site so you get real turnover and fresher product. Plus, they'll tell you exactly where the meat came from and can offer custom grinds or trim levels, which makes a big difference in flavor and shelf life. If a butcher isn't nearby, consider wholesale clubs like Costco, where Kirkland brand meat often gets high marks for consistent quality and value because of high turnover. Or trusted supermarket chains with solid meat departments like Whole Foods, Wegmans, H-E-B, or Publix. The key is stores with high turnover and transparent sourcing. Those factors beat a cheap price every time. Here's a lightning-fast inspection checklist you can use in the store. First, check the packaging date and choose the latest one available. Second, look for consistent red color and avoid large brown or gray patches. Third, if possible, press the package lightly. It shouldn't feel slimy. Fourth, smell it if you can. Any sour or chemical odor is a red flag. And finally, for ground meat, open the package at home and check the texture before cooking. If anything seems off, don't cook it. For storage, refrigerate or freeze meat immediately. If you'll use it within 48 hours, keep it in the coldest part of your fridge on the bottom shelf. For anything longer, freeze it in airtight packaging and label with the date. And always thaw in the refrigerator overnight rather than on the counter to reduce bacterial growth. These small habits drastically shrink spoilage risk and give you more control over how long the meat stays good. Quick recap. Be cautious with Trader Joe's, Target, Walmart, Aldi, and Kroger when buying meat, especially ground products, and prefer local butchers, Costco, or trusted regional supermarkets. Remember the one smart shopping habit that will save you more money than any coupon. Check packaging dates and give the meat a quick visual and smell test before you buy. If this helped you avoid a grocery nightmare, show some love. Hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, and drop a comment telling me which store you'll rethink or where you get your best meat. I read and reply to every comment. Thanks for watching, stay safe, eat well, and I'll see you in the next video.